Welcome to Napa Valley Rocks, presented by the Napa Valley Vintners, or NVV, the nonprofit trade organization dedicated to the promotion, protection, and enhancement of the Napa Valley. This presentation covers scientific data, fun facts, history, leadership, and examples of specific attributes which make the Napa Valley unique in the world of wine. Home to America's first agricultural preserve, Napa Valley is a place of incomparable natural beauty. It's located in Northern California. Napa Valley is very close to San Francisco in the Pacific Ocean and several hundred miles from Los Angeles. It's a fairly young, New World wine region where wine has been made for only about 150 years. Though producing just a fraction of California's annual harvest, Napa Valley is the wine industry's undisputed leader in land and community stewardship and is renowned the world over for its extraordinary wines. Napa Valley is small. The valley floor, located between the Mayacamas Mountains to the west and the Vaca Range to the east, is only 5 miles across at its widest point and 30 miles at its longest. The Napa Valley became California's first recognized AVA, or American Viticultural Area, in 1981. Within the Napa Valley AVA, there are currently 15 recognized sub- or nested AVAs. An AVA is a geographic grape-growing area that possesses distinguishable characteristics, including microclimate and terrain, and cultural and historic distinction. Vintners and growers within these regions determine the boundaries of the growing area and give it a name that reflects the regional designation. This data is then submitted to the U.S. government, which decides whether the proposed appellation designation will be granted. Unlike Europe, these designations do not limit the type of grapes grown, the method of vinification, or the crop yield. An AVA specifies only a geographical location from which at least 85% of the grapes used to make a wine must have been grown. If there's one message we could leave you with, it's that the Napa Valley may be one of the most renowned wine-growing regions in the world, but it's also one of the smallest. Napa Valley produces just 4% of California's wine and a mere 0.4% of the world's wine. It's roughly the size of Burgundy's Côte d'Or and about 1/8 the size of Bordeaux. There are approximately 45,000 acres under vine, about 9% of all of Napa County. The majority of Napa Valley's producers are also small. Nearly 80% of the NVV's 400-member wineries make less than 10,000 cases of wine a year. More than 60% produce fewer than 5,000 cases annually. 95% of Napa Valley wineries are family-owned or operated. In spite of its small size, the Napa Valley wine industry has a big impact. It results in 40,000 jobs in Napa County alone and has an annual local economic impact of nearly $11 billion. The Napa Valley wine industry has a $42.4 billion annual impact on the U.S. economy. Although the place and the industry are relatively small, Napa Valley is one of the most diverse wine-growing regions in the world. Of course, it's one thing to say a place is special, but it's another to prove it. Between 2001 and 2003, the NVV commissioned 3 major studies to verify that the area's unique geology, soils, climate, and topography all work together to nurture the wine grapes. The next section of Napa Valley Rocks will explain more.